When I decided that I was going to tell him that I wanted a divorce, we sit down in our session. It's like really tense, really awkward. My ex was sitting there like, so why do we have an emergency session? The therapist was like, Jamie, do you want to start? And I just started crying and I was like, I want a divorce. He sat there quiet. I'm sitting next to him crying. He didn't move. He didn't look at me. He didn't react at all. He just was stone cold. And eventually our therapist was like, would you like to respond? So he responded right away and he's like, fine, let's just go ahead and finalize the details. Like, I knew that I was ready to leave that day, but I couldn't believe that that was his reaction. There was no empathy, there was no compassion, there was no like wanting to fight for us, and I was like, so what are we gonna do? And he just kept playing and he was like, I already got an apartment. I already took my name off of the lease. So it was like within a couple days, he moved out.
I don't even know you and I want to divorce you. She wanted the ego boost of having her ex-husband beg in front of other people. She played herself.
Call up a guy and say you want to hook up tonight.
Oh, I got a good one.
Can we hang out whenever you get back?
Now you want to hang out?
No, I do, yeah.
No, absolutely not.
No. I'm gonna go with someone else.
Go.
That's the guy that has had a crush on me since 7th grade.
That's a W Brown.
That's wild, bro. He's been in the friend zone for 7 years and rejects her over the phone.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
Okay.
Do you want to go on a date and get naughty together?
No, I'm good.
You don't want to? Not at all?
Nope, sorry.
Okay. Do you want to go on a date and get naughty?
Oh, I'll pass.
Okay. I'm sorry. This is awkward because you rejected me.
Go find someone else.
Okay. Thank you.
Rejected.
Oh man, rejected easily. And then she calls him awkward. Yikes.
You called those nice men the backup plan, but they're not. Those men are the retirement plan, and being allowed to watch their women liquidate all the value they had has been warning enough not to go handing over their value. I've heard many women complain that there were no good men over the years. My usual thought is that maybe they can't find one because they're not good women.
Men are not strong. Men are not brave. Men are afraid. Men are weak.
Let me tell you something about women.
Huh. Hey.
Women would have us believe that they are the victims, that we break their hearts for sport. They say they want true love, but all they want is a checklist. Is he perfect? Is he handsome? Is he a doctor? For you men who fit the criteria, don't kid yourselves, because they're not sleeping with you. They're sleeping with a carefully calculated set of venal choices. Money over substance, looks over soul, polish over principles. No gesture, no matter how real or romantic, will ever compensate for a really impressive list of credentials. That's the ugly truth. A girl in heat for two guys will always choose the one with the better resume.
This film came out 16 years ago, and yet this scene is more relevant now than it has ever been. A guy will happily get with an average-looking girl working at Burger King. As long as she's nice and loyal, then we're happy. How many of you ladies can say the same? This guy just nailed the whole philosophy so-called modern women follow in just under 20 seconds.
As a professional matchmaker, I see so many great women get declined by men for really silly reasons. So men, what are the main reasons why you would decline meeting a woman? Post your reasons in the comments attached, and I want to see if my theories are correct behind this.
You guys, it has apparently become so difficult for me to make a rebuttal video because there's a pretty big creator that made a video that was all about me, 45 minutes long. I just finished watching it and the woman is so triggered. She actually talks about how she just wants to punch me in the face. I think I have something like some sort of wire misplaced or unplugged. I don't know. Because I actually, after watching the whole video through, my first thought was about how I liked how she used my entire video in her clips. Like she used like 5 of my complete videos, which is something that a lot of creators don't do when they're nitpicking somebody else's video. Like they'll just take little snippets of it. They end up taking you out of context. My second thought was about how there were 2 points of the video that she made that were very clear, and she had misinterpreted what I had said, like very clearly, but I understood her misinterpretation. Like I understood how the words I said could have sounded like what she thought but I also very pretty clearly said it in the way that I meant. So anyways, I'm going to try to make this video, but it's so difficult because I'm not upset. Like, I'm not triggered by her calling me names, whereas somehow I apparently have really triggered her.
Sounds to me like you're hitting a nerve with these red flag women. Keep it up. She is a narcissist. She is promoting you. She has nothing to add.
Aren't you gonna open the door for me?
Yeah, I was literally just about to.
As you should.
Shut that door. Shut that door.
I think I left something on the seat. 1 second. I just gotta move before you. I don't want you to sit on it.
Okay.
Please drive off. Please drive off. Please drive off.
What age did you wake up and realize that you no longer wanted to be a strong? She pretty much talks about like coming to the realization that she no longer wants to be a strong, independent Black woman. I will have to say that it's just now hitting me. I just turned 33, and I will say, I think it's this year that it's really hit me that I do not want the title of a strong, independent Black woman. Okay.
Man, you guys really gotta grow a spine and stop letting women walk all over you. If you don't want to be treated like a doormat, don't act like one.
Here's what it means when a man disappears and comes back and says he missed you. It means whoever was distracting him actually let him down, and he needs you to give him a confidence boost because his ego's a little bit hurt and he needs a reminder that he's still desirable. Please don't fall for those tricks.
Sometimes men just need a break to get things in order. Even if someone let him down, doesn't mean he is salvageable or will jump to another higher branch at the next given opportunity, like most women.
I believe that Gen Z will have the strongest marriages. I also think they'll have the fewest marriages of any generation. Marriage is without question on the decline. Without question. You can't argue. Cannot argue. It's on the decline. But what we're going to see is we're going to see a small percentage of people who decide to join in union in what we're today calling marriage, and they will have exceptionally strong marriages because they'll have consciously chosen to go into this union. They'll have the tools and they'll help each other to, to self-evolve.
And less kids.
They'll have less kids. Yeah.
Marriage is on the decline because narcissistic hedonism is on the rise.
You look like if I was your dad, I'd leave you too.
You look like your OnlyFans is free.
She charged in with a good right cross, but his footwork was too smooth.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Weichbrot. I'm a mom of 2 in Fairfax County. This is my oldest. And my husband and I have a difficult decision to make this fall as he is approaching preschool age, and we are faced with the decision of whether or not we are going to put our child in public school system where Fairfax County has decided to move forward with instituting gender studies in elementary school. Despite having done a study group, a focus group in the community to see if parents even wanted this. And when parents said no, the board voted 16-0 and said we're moving forward anyways. This shows clearly that they see parents not as partners, but as an obstacle for their agenda. And I have a really hard time looking at him and going,
this is what good parenting looks like. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.